What's up, YouTube? How's everybody out there doing today? We've just been the ZL1 mecca of freaking mechanics here to this freaking past 2 months, but I figured I'd show you what's going on here now. Just a little short video. I'm not really sure how much of these builds that we're going to get on video, but I'm going to try to get as much as possible because they literally both will be going on at the same exact time, which is going to be freaking crazy. But the first one, as you guys can see, is a completely stock 2015 ZL1. We had it on the dyno. You've seen that video a little bit ago on my YouTube. Then we have this 2013 ZL1. Now this ZL1's completely stock, came from New York, nothing done to it. We're gonna pretty much doing everything to it. Heads, cam, E85 setup, long tube headers, exhaust, stock cap back because they work so well, cold air intake, heat reduction plates, ported blower, snout, throttle body, 231 upper pulley, which will gain about 13.5 psi worth of boost. So that's what we're doing to this car right here. Is that this is a 6-speed car, and this is a 6-speed car. This car here is a 2013, like I said. He's local, he's from PA here. Someone's racing. This had some mods done to it already, so we're going to show you some of those. Already has the cold air intake. He also has, I don't know if you guys can see it, but down here, probably not because there's no light, he has a methanol injection kit on this car already, and he's run I think it's a Snow Performance Stage 3, which we're going to be keeping on the car. This particular car, what this car is going to be getting is ported polished blower, heads, ported heads, cam, 231 pulley, long tube headers, exhaust, heat exchanger with fans. Also, the 2015 is going to get heat exchanger with fans as well. What else is he getting? Where he's not getting E85, and he is going to get the heat reduction plates on it, the thermal reduction plates from Faster Prom, so he's going to be getting those. But like I said, I mean, since he has meth, he won't be using E85 for this vehicle here. This is of course a convertible, which is pretty cool. Don't see a lot of convertibles. Convertibles. You don't see a lot of convertible ZL1s running around, so that's pretty cool to see that. But the really messed up part about this whole situation here is the fact that I picked this car up in New York, okay, and I love the color. I was like, oh, that's freaking amazing. The color's great. The color's nice. They call it an ash gray metallic is what they call this. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool, you know, that's a cool color. Well, I knew that guy was coming. I knew he was coming down, dropping his car off too. What I did not know was it was the same damn color, which is crazy. So now I have two cars here that are exactly the same color, a 2013 and a 2015, except one's a convertible, one's a coupe. They're both M6 6-speed cars, and they're both LSA motors. So yeah, so we're gonna start working on these things. I had to identify them. This is the first time I ever did stuff like this, just because I had two of the same car in here pretty much. But when we take the front bumpers off, I marked them, that way we know which one goes with that car. And then I have my parts list and work list going on here. Did the same thing to this guy back here as well, and the parts list as well. Basically what we'll do is, as we get parts in for these vehicles and as they progress on getting done, we'll just mark off what's been done. You know, we'll put, like, you know, cam installed, or, you know, if everything's installed for the cam, we'll just mark that off. Or if fluids are, you know, filled up, we'll mark out oil, antifreeze, Freon, so on and so forth. If the spark plugs were, you know, came in and we put the spark plugs in, because I do have another guy working for me, so we're going to be both working on these vehicles together. So I'll be jumping between the two, and I'm sure he'll be jumping between the two while I'm doing other stuff. So it's going to be kind of confusing. So, but it'll be interesting. It'll be cool. The heads, they're both getting the version B camshaft of what we offer here at DFR. So the camshaft, the same camshaft that was in Reese's yellow ZL1, both these vehicles are getting as well. Like I spoke about in the other video of Reese's car, we did find out that the fuel pump was restricting. Oh, and both these cars are getting 1000cc injectors as well. But like I was saying, what we found out was both these, or that Reese's car, the yellow ZL1, the fuel pump was really restricting it. We're finding out that these ZL1s, they get about 700 horsepower, and that's it. You know, the fuel pump just doesn't want to. It's only a 250 liter per hour fuel pump. It's big, but it's not big enough. So what I ended up doing last night was I went down to actually, I say last night because it was last night, but you guys, it'll probably be a couple days later. But regardless of that, you know, time-lapse shit. Basically what I did was I found a guy down in Maryland that has a couple 5th gen SS gas tanks with buckets in them. And what I'm gonna do with both these cars and Reese's car is, and I showed this in another video as well, this guy here. This right here is a Walbro 450 liter per hour E85 compatible pump. And basically what I'm going to try to do here is I'm going to try to find a way to fabricate or create a dual 450 E85 compatible in-tank pump for these 5th gens, specifically for these ZL1s, because we're running E85 through them and stuff. I really don't want to use regular pumps. I'd rather, if I'm going to do it, we might as well use the E85 compatible ones. That way, that's one less thing we have to worry about. I don't know if you can see my breath. It's cold outside today, and I have both the doors open because I was moving cars around and stuff today. But yeah, so I'm going to figure out a way to put both these pumps in that bucket and make them work for the ZL1s. And once I figure that out, I'm going to send one down to Reese. Reese is going to have it installed because it's a very simple mod, especially if you do the trapdoor mod in underneath the back seat, which, you know, some people might want to do their 5th gen. Some people would rather just drop the gas tank. Either way, it's going to be a direct drop-in setup. So I'm hoping to have that figured out and fabricate it up and, you know, see what's going on, see how it works within the next week. Because I'll have some time to mess around with the gas tank on the weekends when I'm not here. And, you know, when I'm hanging out with my kids and stuff, I'll just mess around with the gas tank in my living room of all things, which is really, really funny, actually. The shop goes home, guys. The shop goes home. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what we're going to try to do. And I think if we can do that, these two ZL1s, you know, this guy here and this guy here, and Reese's yellow one, after getting retuned, will definitely be putting down the power that it needs to put down. I know there's a few companies out there that make like a direct fold-in or a direct slide-in 340, and then there's one that I know Aeromotive makes an A1000 that pushes 620 or 600 liters per hour or something like that, but they're very expensive. I think the drop-in pumps ain't that bad, but like I said, I want an E85 compatible setup. I don't want a regular just 340 Walbro pump, stick it in there and stuff like that. It'll probably be more than enough, but I want to go a little bit further with what I'm going to be doing, especially with these cars running E85 and stuff. What else? I think that's about it, guys. I think that's about it. But we're going to give that a shot, see what happens here, and hopefully that all works out. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoy the two cars. The DFR twin package is what we're going to call this. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to call it, the DFR twin package. Because they're both the same damn color, which is freaking crazy. Weird. We have some other cool cars coming up in the next month as well that I've been talking to a lot of people about, you know, different vehicles and stuff. So we have a lot of different cars coming, a lot of cool cars that are going to be coming up here in the future months. But yeah, like I said, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. You know, please do me a favor, subscribe, There's a lot more coming like usual. I see you guys are enjoying them now, so they're just gonna keep coming. So I hope you guys enjoy the future videos. Instagram, Diablo Formula Racing. Facebook, Diablo Formula Racing. And yeah, I guess say bye to the twins. And deuces.